How often do I see Lee?
Who's Lee again?
I don't see Lee. He is always on the road. There's very little time. He'll come in, I'll see him in passing maybe a day or two, and other than that, he's back out and he's gone.
It's been a while. It's been a while. I mean, he's not usually around because he's been so busy. He's all over the world, and we kind of get to live his life through the footage you see on the show Brotherhood Outdoors.
Lee. Lee is our road warrior. He is our field producer, drone operator, anything that we do in the field, Lee is the guy who goes and does it.
Which means he is the man behind the camera for a ton of productions that you see on the Outdoor Channel, Sportsman channel, commercials, short films. He's the man responsible for how our productions look through the lens. He's also a CrossFit machine, an exercise guru, an all-around good dude.
I mean, everyone goes and works out with him. I mean, he's always on the move, and he's just a great guy, and does whatever it takes for the company.
What that means is he is involved with probably 95% of the productions in the field for everything that we do across the board. One of the most important pieces of that puzzle is to make sure he has the proper gear, and that gear is in good working order, and that he has it packed up so it's going to be safe when he's traveling across the continent to wherever he's going.
Once he gets his gear, we have a new client. If he's off to a shoot, he'll come in, he'll gather everything, get everything prepped, packed, loaded, and then he's off. He's either to the airport or a rental car or a truck, however he's getting to the destination. He's on the road.
On a weekly basis, I mean, Lee could be in Saskatchewan, Canada on Monday, and Sedona, Arizona on Friday. That's really what it's been like for him these last few months, and he just keeps going.
From there, he'll get to where he's going, meet up with the talent, he'll meet with the outfitters. They'll get together, kind of have a briefing of what the episodes are going to look like, how we're going to do things, scout locations, a ton of different things of what the actual trip's going to entail.
Especially with this show, I mean, we have an on-the-job portion and on location, that hunting location.
That he has to do both. When he goes on the field, he's doing the hunts, and then we have to schedule different times to go and captured in their work environments and in their interview settings. So he is pulling basically double duty on both of those. The interviews where we have the standard static, but then we also have a lot of this moving action and behind the scenes type feel. And most of the time Lee is capturing that by himself. So he's got to make sure camera's in order, they're recording, the audio is set, he's doing the movements, things are in focus, and there's a lot that goes into these interviews that Lee is responsible for doing. And
an even bigger part is really understanding that story and bringing that to life when he's there. From the first time he meets these show hosts, put the bright lights on them, and put the cameras in their face and get the honest reactions that we need to tell the best story. And that's challenging no matter who you are or who you're filming.
He builds that relationship with those guests, and a lot of them aren't used to having a camera in their face. So he really loosens them up, and they're kind of more comfortable being filmed with him.
And it takes a special talent to be able to do that, to make people feel comfortable. And Lee has become very good at meeting those challenges and finding solutions to them.
The show Brotherhood is about that union camaraderie, and the way Lee shoots these episodes, you can really feel that.
he pays attention to the detail, and he has a good eye for things that are coming up or things that may happen. So he's always kind of a step ahead of the game when it comes to filming television shows and that type of stuff, specifically Brotherhood.
Lee VanDenBrink deserves more than anybody to win the Production Crew MVP award, because nobody in this business is as committed to telling the story as Lee is.
And it's impressive to say the least about what he's been able to accomplish.
I think Lee deserves the Production Crew MVP award because, like I said before, he is literally gone 24/7 for 8 months out of the year. All the logistics and everything that goes into filming the hunts, the interviews, and he's running a lot of that on his own or with very little help if he does have any at all. So I think he really deserves this award just for the amount of time, effort, and executing on everything. It's just been phenomenal on his part.
That's why Lee deserves the Production Crew MVP.